know about you guys, but I'm sick of my tax dollars paying for big back women to eat food on EBT. It just grinds my gears.
I just got out the welfare office. I don't want to work. I just like to stay home all freaking day, living off the government.
Dude, who wouldn't like to stay at home all day and live off the government? I'd like to do that, chat. I'd love to stay at home, do nothing every day, get free food, free housing. I'd love that. But I know I gotta work. It's never even been an option for me, chat, to just sit at the crib all day and not work. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was never an option. Even being poor, I was never like, oh man, I'm gonna get on Section 8. No, that's not the case. What is your advice to this woman?
Go to work. My life is falling apart and I have to get up and fucking go to work.
Oh no.
The world is falling apart, but I have to go to work. Right?
Yes. We don't feel bad for you.
I'm a black woman in America scared for my life, but I have to get up and go to work.
How about no? You're a liar.
You're scared for your life.
What the fuck?
Septum ring tells all, chat, doesn't it? It tells all. It really does. You're scared for your life. Like, are you kidding me? What do you realistically think's gonna happen to you, bro? Come on. Breaking news. Thousands of people in Georgia found out they were no longer eligible for food stamps. Oh no.
Thousands of Metro Atlantans are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Good. Thank God. 2 arms, 2 legs, go to work, dude. Pay your taxes like everybody else.
Able-bodied adults who have no...
Well, here's my whole thing. Before we get into this clip, here's my whole thing. If you made everyone work and pay taxes, everyone that worked would start to despise everyone that was a freeloader. Because the freeloaders do nothing. They contribute nothing to the economy. They contribute nothing to their community. Most of the time, they're degenerates. They sit at home, eat food they didn't pay for, living in a house they didn't pay for, and contribute nothing to society. They are a parasite and a leech on everything that they do. They just consume, consume, consume. They don't create. They don't help with anything. They do nothing. Now, I think if you're disabled, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think if you're disabled, mentally disabled, physically disabled, you can't work physically, you can't work mentally, I think we should be able to take care of you. We live in a first world country, and I think that's one of the luxuries we should bestow upon people that are less fortunate. But so many of these people are just, they got big backs.
Big back, big back.
They're just fat. Well, my knees are giving out, you know, can't work. I just can't. My ankles are swole. Lose weight, dude. Simple as that. If you're just overweight, that, in my opinion, shouldn't be a disability. I hate that people can be fat and disabled. Like, bro, you ate your way into that form. You ate your way to looking like Snorlax. You ate your way into looking like the Michelin Man. You're telling me that's a disability? No. You had the ability to eat your way to that point. You should have the ability to uneat your way out of that point.
Now, this is where people can come to enroll in the food stamps program with the Department of Family and Children Services in Cobb County. And about 3,000 Cobb County residents who get those benefits are now under new requirements.
Love it.
We met Kiara Thomas applying for food stamps at the Cobb County DFACS office. She's got a child, but says those who don't have dependents still need help.
I mean, not everybody can work, and it's not.
Not everybody can work. Brother, do you know the privilege that you have to reek of to say not everybody has the privilege to work? Do you guys think working is a privilege? What?
That easy to find a job nowadays.
About 6,000 food stamp recipients in Metro Atlanta are now required to find work or get into a job training program after getting the benefit for 3 months. Those affected are adults who have no dependents at home.
So obviously I shouldn't have...
Bro, that's my thing, bro. You got no dependents at home. You got no kids. Like, why can't you go out and get a job? You're just a freeloader. The system failed me. Oh my God, your hair failed your hairline.
Shots fired!
Good Lord. That hair is holding on for dear life.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, I ain't never seen... Bro, run that back, Turbo. Run that back. I have never seen cleavage.
You really are a fat bastard.
Cleavage on the back. Crazy builds.
Talking about my food stamp will be cut November 1st. I need my fucking food stamps. I've been having my fucking food stamps my whole fucking life. Since I...
Bro, her hairline is running back like Randy Moss.
I was 18 years old.
I thought that hairline was Des Bryant during the playoffs a few years back.
Shots fired!
Looking like CeeDee Lamb running a deep route on that. Yeah, X slant, you know, that's Madden coverage. What is that, a nickel is that a nickel safety back there?
Over 10 years. That's how I feed me and my kids. My 4 child. I don't have shit. I'm used to the system. I don't have shit. I'm immune to the system. I need my fucking food stamps. Without my food stamps, I don't know how I'm gonna live. How I'm gonna provide.
I mean, I'll be honest, I can tell by your neck and biceps that you can miss a couple meals and be all right.
The food shelter's closed too. Fuck, I don't know what to do. So you telling me, starting next month, I'm not getting my food stamps. My $568.23.
So unfortunately, the person...
Damn, she knew the sense too. $500 for 4 kids, not much money. I'll be honest, it's not much money at all. But you should be able to get a job. Stop having all these kids without a father at home.
My whole house is on Medicaid. My husband, me, our baby daughter. Okay, we're all on Medicaid. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the birth control in my arm that I have. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the antidepressants that I have at no cost to me.
Of course, everybody's got antidepressants. Everybody's got PTSD.
Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to go to therapy to continue to be the mom I am to the 3 kids and 2 separate houses that I have to do. Without Medicaid, my daughter wouldn't be able to go and get her vaccines and go and get all of the things that she needs as an 18-month-old baby. Without Medicaid, my husband wouldn't be able to go and get the
Don't de-star your neck.
Shots fired!
Medications that he needs and the treatment that he needs for his disability. Without Medicaid, not a single person in my house would have health care. We are low income. Our only income is my husband's SSI. We're on food stamps. We use food pantries. Okay? Without Medicaid...
Why did you have all these illegitimate kids, and why didn't you guys get yourself financially stable before having a family, dude? This is something that Cass and I talked about before we ever got pregnant, is are we financially stable enough to even support a child? Are we? And we said, yes. Okay, now let's try to have a kid. You people have 3, 4 kids out of wedlock sometimes, not financially stable, don't have a job, and then expect everybody else to pay for literally your entire existence. We're done. I'm done with it, dude. I'm over it. I hate these people.
We would never be healthy. And for us,
baby girl, you are already not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You really are a fat bastard.
we would never be healthy. You ain't missed a meal your entire life. Talking about never being healthy.
not even like body, it's all mental. For my husband, for me, and then we have a baby who needs Medicaid for vaccines, who needs Medicaid for... I already have 2 children who are diagnosed with autism. So
oh my
what
God.
if she ends up getting diagnosed with autism? We need Medicaid. We need Medicaid. And if you live in America, everybody deserves free healthcare.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think we deserve anything. Because if you were living in a third world country, you're not getting anything. You know, you want to go live in Somalia? You're not getting free health care.
That's it.
Well, if you really want free health care, move to Canada, bruh. Move to Canada. You really, really want free health care? Go to Canada. They got it. And I heard it's terrible.
All of this, and it wouldn't be possible without people like this.
We need her on the Cowboys. Been looking for some defensive linemen for many years. Ready to hit the A gap like a mug.
Shots fired!
Alright, so not only was that...
You're going to jail. You go into jail, and then right after that, you're going to have to pay for all the stuff that you damaged, bro. I hope it was worth it. I really do. That's because you don't get your $500 for EBT. Like I said in a previous episode, man, I think if we made all food stamp food that you get on EBT taste like an MRE, nobody would want it. Migrants protesting because New York ended their free food stamps.
Migrants in New York are now protesting after the city ended their free food stamp debit card program.
Asylum seekers and activists spilling onto the street in Midtown as they protested. The city will.
This is unfair. You came to our country to seek refuge from another country and you want free stuff? What?
End its controversial debit.
That's like all of us packing our bags, going to Australia and be like, you guys should be paying for us to be here.
Card program for migrants. Under the pilot program, migrants staying in city-funded hotels receive these cards to buy their own food and other necessities.
We have veterans that don't get stuff like this. We have people that have served in the military. This woman looks like she is knocking on heaven's door. God, I got to get that off the screen. We have veterans that we're not taking care of. We have people that are homeless that aren't taken care of, but we're taking people from Guatemala and giving them debit cards and giving them free stays. I just can't. My heart tells me, let's take care of Americans first. Then let's maybe if we get a little excess, we'll take care of these people. If and only if we have the extra funds, which it would come from us. So already I'm saying no to that. But why don't we take care of the people that live here and were born here? Why don't we take care of Americans first, and then we'll take care of migrants and immigrants? I think it's a Democratic thing. I think they want all these people over here because they know they vote Democrat, because if you're dependent upon the government and you're suckling on the teat of the government, you're going to vote blue because you want all this free stuff, and it's how you create a socialist country.
Illegal migrants in New York are now protesting after the city decided to end their free food stamp debit card program. The program gave migrant families $350 a week for food and supplies.
That's more money than I spend a week on groceries and supplies. $350 a week, $360. You're talking $1,200 something dollars, maybe $1,300. Oh my God.
This situation in New York has garnered controversy from commenters online.
Yes.
Commenters claim that the $350 a week that was given to migrant families should have gone to homeless veterans, and that federal funding should be ended for all cities housing migrants.
Agreed.
But what do you think about the situation? Do you agree with the commenters about migrants?
Yeah, bro, take care of Americans first. We got veterans who are going hungry. You know, we got veterans that are homeless. The majority of people that are homeless are men. Let's take care of these guys first.
They were on food stamps. JD Vance and his whole entire family were on food stamps, and that man has gone on to become the vice president of the United States. Because working class families like myself and like you, we pay taxes so JD Vance and his mama and his family, they could eat. They grew up in the service. I'm sorry.
I don't think they are anymore. That's the whole point. The whole point is like you do it for a bit and then you move on, right? You do it for a bit and then you get off the teeth of the government. So many of y'all want to stay on it generation after generation. That's the big problem. Good Lord, honey.
Big bag.
So they put restrictions on food stamps, and this is her reaction.
They trying to starve us to death.
Honey, you are many months away from that, okay?
Shots fired!
Finish her!
I can't even find your neck. I think you'll be just fine.
Some bad news, y'all. The U.S. just voted against...
I don't know where her neck ends and her back begins. Chat.
Food as a human right in 2025, not 1825, not 1925, in 2025, okay? They out here preaching freedom and democracy while telling the world that basic survival is optional. What the fuck is really going on? Nah, that's not right. And you can't call yourself the land of the free if you out here denying people food. Where they do that at? Like, y'all have money for bombs and billionaires and fucking bailouts, but not for...
Not your big ass. I'm just saying, dude, chat.
Finish her.
Her head looks like a bowling ball. She's talking about she missing meals. You're not. The only thing you're missing is another plate.
Basic dignity? I'm not understanding. This system is starving...
So I'm pretty sure the government...
Good Lord. Jesus, looks like she's never missed a meal in her entire life, talking about, oh my God, this and that, this and that. Oh my Jesus. So once again, I know this lady's rage bait. I know she's rage bait, but I always say there's some validity in this, is what she's saying. Somebody's resonating with this as far as some person is actually like this, but they're just not doing it on the internet.
The welfare fraud department of my county just left my house. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? I get a knock at my door. I open the door, and of course, there's 3 people in, you know, nice work clothes, whatever. I thought it was CPS. Okay, big surprise there. No. It's the welfare fraud department. I didn't even know there was a welfare fraud department.
Yeah, there definitely is. And I bet now we're going to see them knocking on doors even more, dude. Because people are over it, dude. People are sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing it. The people that actually do need it not getting it, and then the freeloaders that want to come in from other countries getting it, it grinds my gears, dude.
So furious right now. So for the state of Texas, in order to qualify for food stamps, it says you have to gross less than $3,644 a month. I gross less than that, but I gross barely less than that. We average about a $3,550 to a $3,600 gross, okay? Yes, close, I know, but it's still below. However, food stamps doesn't look at just your months. No. They take an average of your 2 months pay stubs that you send them, take that average and times it by 2.17. And that number is what they go by. So when they do that to us, it says we gross on an average month $3,900. I have proof of that. But because 2 months out of the year, my husband gets an extra check, we don't qualify because he's paid bi-weekly. Even though I qualify 10 out of 12 months of the year.
So, I mean, obviously it is.
Okay. Quit your job. I don't know what to say, dude. Or get a better job. Just so many people think that you can work these dead-end jobs that are minimum wage or barely above minimum wage, and you think you can actually make a life on that. You can't, dude. You have to have some sort of skill set. You have to have a high income skill if you want to make a lot of money. Like we have guys here that are like welders, that are truck drivers, that work out in the field, that lay down like electrical lines. Like all of you guys have a specialty. It takes a certain level of acumen to be those industries. Like you can't just walk up with a welding gun and be like, oh, I'm a welder. You can't just get into an 18-wheeler and be like, oh, I guess in California you can, but I'm a truck driver. No, dude, you got to get certain licenses. You have to take tests. You have to take classes. You have to have a certain level of knowledge that says, hey, you're good enough to be able to do this. So many people, I feel like that are especially on welfare, EBT, Section 8, they think that working at like TJ Maxx is a career. No, it's not. Working at Ross isn't a career. Like, bro, come on, stop it. $500 worth of food stamps per month for myself and 1-year-old is not enough.
My mom does.
That's crazy because I get zero. I don't know about you guys. I don't get anything. So, zero's enough for me, I guess.
Tell her. Because I just went to the grocery store and I ended up having to pay $50 out of pocket. So I'm telling her, like, that I have to call the food stamp people and tell them that they're not giving me enough money. So she asked me how much are they giving me. I said $500. And she gonna hang up on me talking about they ain't giving you shit else because you got an infant. I don't care if I have an infant. $500 is not enough. I'm running out of food stamps within 2 weeks of me getting it. $500 is not enough. They have to go up because the cost of food has went up. The cost of groceries has went up. So sis gonna hang up on me like, girl, you know I call you for everything. Don't do that to me like that. They need to give me at least $1,000.
The entitlement is crazy. I need at least $1,000 worth of free money from the government. It's not right that you guys aren't giving me more money. I just can't even. It's just the entitlement is crazy.
I'm so sorry, but I just feel the need to make a video on this. I just got this in the mail. I applied for food stamps because I literally can't live. I can't. My rent is so high. I work.
Wait a minute, but you got all this jewelry on. Your nails look like they're done. You have tattoos, and it looks like you maybe even have braces. I'm not buying it.
35 hours a week, and I'm part-time. I mean, I go to school, yeah. So I go to school and I work, and I'm about to apply for this other job so that I'm working every day just so I can afford to live. I applied for food stamps. I get the fucking card, and this is what it says. Approved. The first month you will receive $0 in NJ SNAP benefits, which covers the period 7/31/25 to 7/31/25. After that, you will receive $23 in SNAP benefits for
23 more dollars than you had, huh?
Each month until your certification period ends. $23? What am I supposed to buy with that?
Baby girl, you can buy like 200 packs of ramen with that.
What am I supposed to buy with that? You can't even buy 2 things of fruit for $23 nowadays. You can't even.
You work, dude. Like, what did you expect? You have a job, but you still want free stuff?
Buy eggs and like 2 loaves of bread for $23 nowadays. I'm just like in awe right now, and not in a good way, because they sent me this card and they sent $23 on it. $23. The fuck am I supposed to do with $23? It's like, oh yeah, like here's your food stamps. Go buy stuff. $23? Are you?
You just admitted you work, though, dude. You work. You work. Why are we supposed to give you more money when you already work? All right, let's switch gears. I haven't seen this ICE arrest, but this is an ICE arrest, and I don't know. Some of these are hilarious, dude. I see my boy Simp Saver Sam do videos on these all the time. I think they're freaking hilarious, dude. Somebody said, this is my favorite ICE arrest of all time.
What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Let them know.
I got you. Yep. Debbie Browning?
Brockman,
WGN.
Got your
You guys want to share your names too, or you're just going to cover your face?
Get her whole butt out, dude. This poor guy, dude. Telling my husband what it's like being a woman.
If you are physically stronger than me, if you wanted to, you could kill me.
Don't be scared.
I have been having the thought that I feel so weird saying it. I don't even know how to say it. I'm sorry. You are physically stronger than me. If you wanted to, you could kill me. I would say that you would never do that. But like
a grown woman in her mid-30s realizes that her man is stronger than her. Yeah, that's part of it, dude. Part of it. Are there any videos of men saying why they don't want to live with women?
Are there any videos of men saying why they don't want to live with women?
No, because men's lives are made 100% easier when they live with women. They're not going to be on there saying that. Where would men be if they didn't have a woman cooking and cleaning for them in their doctor's appointment?
In a quiet, peaceful house, just being happy because they don't live with a woman. What are you talking about? There are plenty of men out here who live by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, chat, I don't know about you guys, but being a bachelor, you get home and it's like this. It's quiet. It's just so quiet. You don't even hear, you could hear a pin drop. It just gets so quiet in the crib. A white liberal woman have been brainwashed beyond belief. If I were him, I'd run away as far as possible. Here we go. Worst first date of my life. He supports Nick Shirley. Oh no.
Do you support Nick Shirley?
Do I support Nick Shirley? I mean, yeah, he exposed fraud in Minnesota. I mean, yeah, I support him. I mean, it's pretty impressive to do for a 23-year-old. Why? What do you think about him?
I mean, you just broke into those businesses.
Broke in? That's actually what you think? You think he broke into those businesses?
I mean, did he not?
No, they didn't even spell the name right. They said Quality Clearing Center.
He broke into those businesses and he's pushing a false agenda.
You think he's pushing a false agenda?
Yeah.
Or the liberal left, man. I really hope we see that entire ideology corrode over the next decade and it gets completely out of the genetic pool. Because the good thing is about a lot of these people is they don't procreate because they don't believe in it. Thank God. Get them. Let the natural selection happen. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant says she would never date a man making $50K or less because the power dynamic would be completely lopsided.
Would you take a high-functioning man making $50,000 a year?
That wouldn't fit my lifestyle.
So you wouldn't take
well, she's in a Gucci blazer. In a Gucci blazer, it wouldn't fit my lifestyle.
Not because he makes $50,000.
Why?
Right?
Because he makes $50,000. It's because he makes $50 high-functioning.
It's not the judgment of the dollar amount.
What is
it's
it?
because of where I'm at in my lifestyle. So it wouldn't be equally yoked. And so if I got with a man who's making $50,000, I would be the breadwinner and I would be taking full care of him because the lifestyle that I have.
She doesn't realize how shallow that makes her sound. And how it's also just proof that women are not romantic at all. Men are the only true romantics because you would never hear a man say this stuff.
For myself and my family wouldn't be fair to him because he would come in and he wouldn't even be able to slightly provide.
I wouldn't take a man.
But what I'm saying is, but it goes further than that, because psychologically, that would impair that man. I've yet to meet a man who doesn't want to be able to add or provide when he is saying, I'm ready to be a husband and I'm ready to be a father. Those men who are family men, not street men, family men, they take pride in providing for their wives. And so if that man can't provide, that is a direct emasculation on its own. Because what happens is psychologically, when that man cannot provide for a woman of my caliber, it affects him. As his confidence starts to dip, as his self-esteem starts to dip, at that point, a woman starts to lose respect, because I can only respect you at the level that you respect yourself.
Oh my God, I love it. It's always the men. It's always the men, right? It's always the men. It's the man's fault that he doesn't make enough money. Yeah, I just think these women have convinced themselves that being alone is where they should be, and kind of like that's what they deserve. You know, that's what they deserve. So they're just going to stay there. This woman talks about having conservative and liberal friends. I thought this was pretty good.
The irony in my conservative friends having liberal friends come up to them and say, oh, I can't be friends with you because what your party believes goes against like my fundamental values as a human being. Gagged, because what fundamental values are you talking about? Mass murder of babies, disrespecting the United States law and Constitution, supporting children having gender transitioning surgery, spending U.S. tax money to support people who are not even U.S. citizens while U.S. citizens are struggling to put food on the table.
Yep.
Allowing millions of illegal immigrants to reside in our country, posing as a security threat. You don't care about the United States citizens and their safety. You don't even care about your own family's safety. Allowing citizens of other countries invade our country. That's fine. People don't have to respect our country because starting with you don't respect our country. Like, should I go on or have you had enough? But conservatives really wouldn't cut you off because somehow open debate, individual freedom, and pluralism, all traits of the liberal party, have become characteristics of the conservative party. So you can continue to surround yourself with other victims in life that will only agree with you and will never correct you, because the only thing you'll ever amount to is a victim, because that's the greatest part of your identity. The only thing you have to offer to this world is your sob story. So go surround yourself with people that will validate your pain and trauma and won't push you to be better. Instead, keep you right where you are, because that's exactly where you're going to stay for the rest of your life.
I love this chick. Yes. 100%. It's the victim Olympics, man. It's the virtue signaling, performative victim mindset that, you know, all these people have. And it's exhausting, dude. It's absolutely exhausting. Because I got a buddy who's very liberal. Very, very liberal. You know, posts stuff all the time, but I still consider him my boy. He's got his own political beliefs, dude. It's cool. People people that are conservative don't tie their personality to their political beliefs, but because the liberal left is so virtue signaling and performative, like moral hierarchy, I'm more ethical than you, I'm morally better than you, they tie that to their identity. So they're like, I can't be friends with someone that doesn't believe what I believe. And then it's an echo chamber of delusion. And it's what women do. You know, this is something that women do. Like, women tell each other comfortable lies where men tell each other uncomfortable truths. That's just what it is. Like, like a girl's like, do I look fat in this? And all the girls are like, no, queen, no.
You really are a fat bastard.
No, but a guy's like, dude, you look like you're spilling out of that thing. You look like a Dairy Queen soft serve freaking cone of freaking vanilla ice cream, bro. You look bad. It doesn't look good on you. We're in a loser epidemic.
A lot going on, I understand. But something that is constantly striking me is just how much the loser quotient is so high in this era. It's 2026. I'm up to fucking here in losers, loser takes. JD Vance is the biggest fucking loser I've ever seen in my life. And the thing is, here I've actually written a whole like essay about this that I will be sharing on here, because I take words very seriously. I'm a writer, and we are in a loser fucking epidemic. I just passed a video of a Cybertruck with like a souped up Cybertruck with a mural of Charlie Kirk on the side. Do you understand? You are, by doing that, when losers, because here's the thing that people get wrong about losers. I'm not talking about nerds. I'm not talking about like people who do Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. A nerd can be a loser, but a loser is a fucking miserable bitch. A miserable little bitch who has...
Wait, are you projecting here? It sounds like you're talking about yourself. Because it sounds like you're pretty miserable. I'm gonna be honest. Does she seem like a pleasant person?
Sold themselves out, who is not true to themselves, therefore makes the entire world
So people that don't agree with you aren't true to themselves? Because I think you can disagree with me and still be true to yourself.
miserable because they were too ashamed or too weak to live the way that they really want to live. It's gotta snap at some point. There is no, if an Andre 3,000, if 7 Andre 3000s do not fall from the sky by March, something's gotta fucking give. There are so many losers.
Dude, for somebody who says they're a writer and they're good with words, she really did sound dumber than a bag of dicks.
Stupid.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, Lokes, I'm sorry. I forgot to feed you, buddy. You were just asleep back there looking so cute and cuddly. Loki, want a jerk? Free? Sit. Free. The projection is crazy. See, I project that I like to have fun, man. I like to keep things light. I don't take things too serious. Now, if it needs to be taken serious, I will. But dude, laugh at life, man. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, bro. There's no reason you need to be serious all the time and be like, this is so terrible, this is awful, and this is awful. Like, bro, just chill out sometimes. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. What is this?
I think this generation of men want to be chased like women.
Of course we do. Everyone wants to be pursued. It just feels good when a lot of people like you.
Like, they just want to be treated like the woman.
Here's what you just said. What you just said is that you and your friends talk about your dating experiences. What you notice is that these guys want you to put in all the effort. Can you see why that might be, mathematically speaking?
It was expected of me to go ahead and respond and initiate these plans again. What?
Right. He doesn't need to make the effort because he's got a lot of other women making effort. You gotta hustle.
I just think as a man, you should be initiating these things and also chasing women, not the other way around.
The men who would pursue you are under here. You just have to get off your phone and get to know them. The problem is this. This is how you're meeting men. Instead of starting with men that you like, start with men that like you and pick your favorite one. Under no circumstances is this guy going to start being a gentleman. He doesn't have to. Remember.
Facts. Dude, Homath came out with a new video. Shout out to Homath, dude. But, Lokes, was that good? Did you enjoy it? He's like, I love the chicken jerks. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace. Levi Nichs Show.